Welcome back to the BoomMicWonder podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And today we've got friends.
Special guest.
Special guest.
Budem Kwanazi.
Introduce
Space.
My government name. Okay, it's Pez. It's Pez, yeah.
Is it Ja? Sure. Masha.
So I feel like Obesilana today is a bad day for all of us. Well, especially me and Anupu. Because we're going into a topic about friendship dynamics. And it's even better now that we've got more friends to say yes or no or facts or cap.
Yeah.
Let me take off my cap.
Shoot.
Keeping it real.
Shoot.
Before you start capping.
We got that, boy.
So I bet this is on you. Like, what you want to say about like friends and shit? What's going on?
Yeah, this is for me, guys. I've been going through trials and tribulations with friends recently. I think also since I've been voicing it out. But I think the topic, the basic thing would say, what does it mean for someone to be your friend?
For me particularly. Okay, no, everyone would have a chance to actually explain it in their version of how they understand. For me, dog, it's not necessarily about being there for me in the sense of you're always with me, dog.
Yeah.
When I'm there, it's the idea, dog, of how you perceive me and where you wish to see me.
Sure.
Which is something that you can never ask a friend, do you when plenty sense like how you would for a girl.
Sure.
But at the same time, how he talks to you. If he's into money, is he gonna put you on in? If he's into new shit, is he gonna put you on, or is he gonna feel better by you being left behind? And that's how I see shit.
But that's also a dynamic because maybe he's the leader.
Exactly.
And you just the side nigga.
Which
is this my guy?
There's
There's certain people who are just
Yeah.
about parts and Jay. Jay's the leader most of the time, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I've had my fair share of friends who underdog. So whatever you're going through with your friends or with the people that you're probably even wondering if they are friends or not, it's shit we go through, dog. Everyone would have it might not be as, it won't be the same thing, but it will be similar ideas that you have to lose friends, dog. At this age, between 21 and 25 or 30, I don't know, I'm at 25 now, so I can't count in thing against it. But, dog, I've lost a lot of friends, dog, in the past 5 years.
Yeah.
And I've made a lot of good friends.
As well.
And growing up, I thought, from a childhood,
That's your ride or
That's
die.
your-
That's my
exactly.
guy.
That's
Sakudla now.
That's my chick,
Sakudla
dog.
now.
But
But life is
exactly,
different.
but that's not the case, dog.
It literally isn't.
You guys, we've only been friends for like a few months, Mina, now. Right now, we're working on something to change a situation yet. Might not be financially, but at least this educates us on Google. If you're thinking of something, come up with some people that are at the same level, actually. So that's how I feel about friendship, dog. My way of seeing things. That's why I think Jella, stop being low mngani loyo fanele kube uyena omela abangani. Sometimes, dog, you just gotta be selfish, dog. As much, because then one thing I noticed, I remember the quote on my nation, how can we all be wishing for the same things, but wonke umuntu uthandaza yedwa?
That's different.
Because and umuthandaza awuthandazeli abangani bakho.
Yeah.
Uthandazela wena. We all want the same shit, dog.
Nah, that's greedy, dog. I actually don't pray for myself.
No, listen.
Yeah.
In 99%, okay, let me get 80%.
When I pray, I personally when I pray, I thank God for everything that I have. I don't ask him for shit. I just blame him for the good parts in my life. Like I blame it on myself. And when I do pray for like good health or whatever, it's for other people.
Yeah.
I mean, all I say is thank you to God. That's all I do.
And that's true, dog. But that's general. Here's the thing, it's not specific.
Yeah,
You're not going to go to God and be like, God, can you change Boosa Nat's life? Boosa seems to be derailing.
I wouldn't say change him. I'd say look over him.
Yeah,
Guide him the way you can.
Ingakho ngisho
type of
ngithi
thing.
it's not something that I'm concluding, but I'm just saying it's an idea. We all have the same vision, but we hardly do things that ezosihlanganisa sonke siye phambili. Because like how we set up the right now, we are thinking no feelings on sonke egcineni ngosuku, like how we wanted to do stuff back then. They would sonke senze into eyodwa sonke now. This could be one of those things. It's fruitful for everyone.
For everybody.
Ube on set, but you can be behind the scenes talking
and chilling and stuff. Yeah.
Providing us with topics, providing us with ideas.
Snacks.
Exactly.
That's important.
Roll
you can be the guy that comes through with snacks, guys.
But yeah, let me give Ubusa a chance now to explain his
idea or perspective towards friendship.
Okay, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Speak into the mic. Yeah.
So basically, first of all, namanga first, it's I'll see it before exam, you know.
2 days.
No, Pela, that's I wasn't okay. It's fine. You caught me.
Yeah, capping already, dog.
Yeah.
So basically, first of all, you need to understand that. Well, but there's different types of friends.
But you're not a rapper.
There's different types of friends.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the friend that coaches you. Sure. But
so before I was rudely interrupted by your mic. But so there's different types of friends. We have bars with now that you ubabeka ngama levels abuyazi lo first agaze first ebe khona bakwenze into edladleni kanjani yabo. He's it's okay. Ilento leyo ukuthi people have best friends and then they just have friends.
Yeah. On the mic.
You have friends and you just have people
acquaintances.
People you just know, which is what I'm trying to say. You need to know the difference.
You could see that.
You just with people that are there to see you fail or there to see you succeed, so that they can say, no, I was there, but they never did shit for you. Which is why when you shouldn't have to overthink when this into with other people.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a thing of why am I remaining mina. It's not about that. It's about yourself, dog. It's about where you know to funan. And I've made those decisions for myself. With me and if I see it
from a friend or for yourself?
For both. For myself, I need to be in the right space with the right kind of people. That's my mindset. Or with not necessarily financial. Sometimes I'm support emotionally or some support as a friend. In fact, it's a relate. Humanity is or whatever that might make us relate, but at that point in time, it's a relate. So, Leondo iyasiza ukuthi uzazi na ukuthi pekene nosuku wena hlahla umuntu omele ube right. Akumele uhlale nabantu kufanele uswitch up. Or you have to follow whatever they're doing so that you feel yabo engathi part of labo bangani. That's not about that, dog. Umngani bethu has to be genuine.
But don't you think at certain times you do shit because you want to impress other people? So you want to impress your friend. You have phone ukuthi umuntu encane.
Okay, no.
Me.
Yeah. But that is general on people as a whole. There are certain people that you're gonna come across and be like, nah, lo, zompot lo. Omunyu ya shoot lo, fanele hambe singers type of shit.
Don't you think that people actually do that? Like, yo, Mike, dog.
Yeah. Yo, Mike. Yo. Booming.
So basically, forgot what
so
I was
give me
even
a pause.
saying.
Sorry, dog. There's a drink if reaching.
Thank you, Wanda.
Yeah, but again, see, that's another thing I want to go speak to, because the same topic would say, are you a person that does stuff to impress your friend, or is it for the own goodness of your heart? Someone that does that now, because I feel like for me, it's a mixture actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. it can be go either way. Because again, from one side, again, come across my heart, I do come from like I guess that's very loving about.
Yeah.
Because some niggas might think with me, I may be gay, but which isn't the case, dog. Managing all of mum about dog. Mum I'm tired of going into the end going.
Hug my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't sing that way. Central C. Central C. Central C. Oh, come on.
Is that Doja?
It's Doja.
Yeah, so nje dog kuba njalo dog yabona ngisho. But again ukuthi now I'm talking ngiyathanda ukuthi umngane nami angithande futhi, so I do good things for them because of all those reasons. So it's a double-sided coin, bro. It can go either way. But I think at the end of the day, dog, it's still goodness.
Exactly.
About the effectiveness of everything, it's goodness of your heart, about or goodness of whatever the case may be.
So that's friendship to you. Friendship to you.
No, but I'm not saying that's friendship. I'm saying what type of
It can't
friend?
necessarily be good, like.
Pardon?
It can't, because it doesn't come from like a pure heart. Because you're doing it because you want the recognition, you want them to like you.
Yeah, but again,
out of our phone loads, you expect nothing in return.
Sure.
Nothing at all. So I understand, it's
okay, but I'm asking you as well now, dog. So you've never done anything to make Klambum and I know I want to now you razo now.
I have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What's against that? That's what I'm saying. We do. Yeah, we have egos, dog. So
Yeah.
that's normal, dog. How?
We are time back for Except wonder, you dope.
It's like why dog?
Because impili sebenza kanjalo at the end of the day ukuthi you gotta have abantu obukela kubona noma abantu ofuna ukuthi nawe babukele kwena, because umngane it's exchange of those kind of energies.
Sure.
And equal blood related, but the bond you guys share,
It feels like it.
It feels like
It feels like blood.
Sure.
Kuthiwa umuntu anihlanga naye isikhathi esithi komuntu ohlangana naye manje usho manje ukuthi hayi GM le angimazi lo mjita.
For me, it's like
where he was,
it's
but today from now going forward lo mjita ngiyamconsideration as my friend just by a simple conversation.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be.
But there's also limitations to friendship, because there's certain people who Ubusa can just come to my house and knock while I'm sleeping. He doesn't care. He doesn't have to text me because he's that guy. He's that type of friend to me. We can be on the same level, but he has to park outside. Meleng phone or tolo utinali o late la. I'll be like, no, something late. I'll be like, ish not relax That shit is weird though.
Yeah.
Does that shit happen to you?
I think with time, I think time is a little factor with that as well. Some child pelo manje boss.
Since at some point, because namga ngaba negu situation kanjalo way. Ngiyafihla type of shit.
Sure.
That mele ungifihle moya kini and yabo kube ngathi anizwani nalo muntu. So I know different dynamics.
Damn, that's deep, bruh.
It's deep, dog. And
I've never experienced that actually.
it's like, okay, do you have cousins or siblings?
Yeah, I do have siblings and cousins.
Or when you probably wouldn't have been that.
But I've been mostly alone. Like,
Yeah.
But there's always that one person that's gonna get singled out. Or where no spoiler.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I've been stigmatized by my family, which is certain detail or in depth concept. But
that's another thing. That's another thing.
It's not relating to friendship, but
that's blood now that you don't
exactly.
visit.
So
That's a different thing.
Well, for me, now I could actually relate, because it's a thing of me now. The people I actually consider my family, or the people that I could actually talk to are my friends.
People that don't even
dog, like,
share your blood,
I wouldn't do
that's what I'm trying to emphasize.
And I think also this friendship thing also goes on to the family type of thing in a bit.
Exactly.
But
touch on
That shit is weird, bro. So I feel like friends for me, because I haven't explained it, it's chosen family. It's who you choose to have around you. Actively picking somebody.
Delete someone.
Yeah. But now I'm actively picking you.
Exactly.
You're my guy now. I want you to be my guy, whether you meet the fucked up things at home or the good things at home. You meet my fucked up girlfriend. You meet My cup is off. Shout out to you, baby. Love you so much. Love you so much. But example.
I got caught.
No, we get the point. We get the point.
But yeah, it's actively choosing somebody to be around you and be in your space. But it's so fucking hard to actually like do that because now you're growing at the end of the day. You know how sometimes you go through shit and you gotta go through shit alone sometimes, and actively choosing people, you also have to actively choose somebody who can get into your mind, which is fucking scary. So mind you, there's this level of friendship that sometimes I'm young because I'll have my friends and we can speak about certain things, George. We can speak about certain things, but then sometimes I find it hard to just like speak about things that are inside here, which is another element to it, bro. Like, do you have somebody that you speak to when you're down? That's another conversation now. Because Upedi, after his fight, Upedi after his fight, he was like, "Yo, bruh, not shout out." He was like, "Bruh, yeah," because he was like, "Dog, right now, I think 5 hours before conference or 5 hours before the fight or something like that, just pre-fight, he just got a phone call, looked on face, so one of your best friends just died. What happened? He killed himself." And Yabo Paddy, after winning, Yabo, he's excited, but he's like, "Guys, we're fair too. Like, I'd rather like fucking have you crying on my shoulder than going to your funeral next week." Yeah. Hey, bruh.
That's deep. That's another thing I think I feel like I haven't touched on.
I'm out here waiting.
Kulum.
So how I view friendship, like I feel like it's changed a lot throughout the years, and as you grow older, mind you, it's really different. I feel like I don't make friends at the same rate. I don't make friends the same way.
Yeah.
Exactly
So I feel like mind you, I don't really manga kala in a month. I probably make like I don't make a friend. In 6 months I make a friend. Mind you. So with whatever friends I have now, those are like my friends. I don't make a lot of new friends. Man.
Sure.
Older. Yeah. I guess it's ingrained, but I'm just saying as I get older, it's changed. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
It's getting smaller, dog.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Then with friendship, I enjoy like moments. Like that's the best thing for me with like friends. Yeah,
memories.
I enjoy moments and memories that you can make with friends. Yeah, that's one thing I don't forget.
Sure.
Yeah,
This thing is not. This thing is not.
That's the best part, bro. That's the best part, bro.
And some other form of touch on again. It's all about its friendship dynamics. Some of us are not even really friends like that, but it's because we have memories that we are both holding on to from the past.
Damn.
Probably back in 2014. So back then, but it's not that, dog. Sometimes you just have to outgrow shit, dog.
For me,
you cannot grow people.
Yeah.
As much as you cannot
That's
grow
another
shit,
thing.
you cannot grow people. Schema at that point in time because you and I were. Now I'm in a different mind space. I'm in a different mindset.
When you see like schema and now it's awkward because you're at like different places in life. And what do you do there?
Dog, that's
literally the thing that you're saying about outgrowing. About like for me now, the friendship thing is that like now I have friends and we all have different groups. You've got your groups, you've got your mandem.
What?
I'm a road man.
I'm a road man, but you know, you've got your guys, your other guys. Your basketball niggas. I've got my Vega niggas. I've got my creative niggas. You've got your
niggas.
What did you study?
Housing.
Yeah, you got your housing niggas. You've everywhere. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But like my thing is now with friendship, it's like throughout all of these social circles, like social things, if you're really my friend, then you'll be fluent with everybody that I know. And that's how, like, I'd love how you're chilling with Tupu now. Pu's not just that nigga from Avoca. It's like, that's how I know him. You know him maybe through Ubusa. Busa knows him because they're friends maybe since kids.
Yeah.
But like, that's the real friendship.
Yeah, Uguaz just tell about your other friends, yeah,
but
basically.
that's what I'm saying. I need to actively choose you to now Mike, ubalos letela yena.
Exactly.
I don't want both to bring
Yeah.
that. I have to make sure that I'm bringing the right person.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying I need to choose you, handpick and be like, okay.
Because sometimes you can't abandon back
Selana
that you,
nomuntu.
yeah, I get your point that maybe probably friends with, but you can never bring them into certain circles because they probably wouldn't be the right fit because of how that circle
Is.
Ahlukile, yeah.
yabo. Njengawe njengathi nje thina if you go come and act weird so assess so assess nje uphume esicabheni sakuza nje uzofike nawe mama sithini la yabo what's up yabo wonke umuntu uzokushaya yeah no
yeah, well, with being able to differentiate, also you've got your friends and you've got acquaintances, and with them too, abafan, yeah, well, they're different in their levels. So, also, any that thing from Kulumanga is how with abangani first. So,
Pause the boy. No man, he uncapped himself.
No cap.
No cap.
No kids.
No cap. Wait.
nah, dog, like, we're at a place and there's umuntu who's not from like our circle, which is just notice.
Exactly.
That's another thing. Which I can't go out with certain people. Ngoba understand
Nah,
that.
nah.
So you don't feel the same way.
Exactly.
Ngoba uncomfortable, yabo.
Yeah.
So that's why you keep the same circle. It's very hard to make new friends.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
you have to understand the women same dialogue with a different mindset.
No, answer, guys. I think you guys really have touched on every dynamic of Abangan. Actually, I actually do agree with all of you. Guti, that's probably one of the many ways Guti Muntu can be a good friend or an actual friend to. I think Minavele, I'm still finding the meaning. That's why I guess why I was saying was a challenge relationship, because I was confused Guti, when certain things were happening between friendships. But I guess those are learning curves to then say what's okay. Mamuta Zanje, I want to and I'm gonna choose that because again, as you said, it's chosen family or chosen people you let in your life. Yeah, bro. So I think the reason why I guess I'm touching on the I want to ask is to what extent, as you said, sometimes have to be selfish. So to what extent can you, I guess, I wouldn't say stopping a friend, but now we can't say again. I want to make an example, a simple example. Of course, let's say you moved into Joburg or Cape Town now.
Yeah.
And Umganako, you know, Uzo figure like he's right after he's moving as well. We're thinking that you're clan. Yeah, we're thinking sure. And let's just say yes, you have a spare room and you did say yes. But again, how long would you allow your friend to stay with you? No matter would it be a never thing? I know maybe this is a weird example, or maybe a different example, but these things happen because this is Batala minds. People are moving out, people are growing and need help, whatever the case may be. So I'm asked to what extent? Yeah.
Okay, exactly. No, how many sacrifices can you
make for umngani? Yeah, umuntu nje, yeah.
Exactly. It all depends, dog. It doesn't have to. If it has to cost you a peace of mind. Example, a peace of mind, which is
sure.
People don't usually
notice, but it's important.
But it's important, dog.
It's important.
Yeah.
Into my saying umuntu ingasakunikile peace of mind, then it's not good.
Yeah.
You can't allow it.
Yeah.
As much as ride or die. Linda, I'm saying it because I also have an older brother. Me and my older brother have this kind of relationship where but when we share the space for so long,
fight.
Yeah, heads clash.
Over dumb shit.
Which is why I'm saying, I'd allow him to come and stay in my place whenever I move out, or he'll probably allow me now, but to a certain extent. Now I wouldn't want that. Again, as I talk. I wouldn't want it to get to that point.
Got
So
you.
It all depends if it's.
I feel like, dog, that's like about with that scenario. I think it's just, it's different living with somebody. That's not just friendship now. That's like you're sharing.
So yeah.
And
Just
now
a deep
it's
one.
like there I didn't chose you, and I was like, hey, you my God. The circumstances are like, yeah. So now, when you're in that situation, if you're being here on some, I just need a place to lay my head while I find my own space type of thing, then act like that. Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah.
Be the perfect guest if you're gonna be like that.
Exactly.
Man, it's It's my place. Don't notice me. Make sure your space is clean.
Yeah.
Make sure you wash the dishes when you're done eating. If I leave them there, it's my fucking apartment. And mina,
That's true.
I'm not in Nugu, so mina. Just things like, bruh, if you don't use a breadboard when you're making bread, just put the bread on the table. That shit pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, I remember you
Dog,
saying
that
this.
shit pisses me the
Wait,
fuck
Wait, please
off.
say again, sorry.
Or like, dog, if you don't use like indwangu, let's say making a sandwich.
Yeah.
If you don't use like indwangu or a breadboard or like something, just put the bread there, make your sandwich, and just walk away. And then input, even just dust it on the floor, dog. Gangs on it now, dog. I can't. Now
Damn.
that's
Niggas still do that, dog?
That's not just
Wait, niggas still do that, bro?
Niggas do that shit, dog.
I haven't seen it in a while. Some because it claims to say Kai, so I never, obviously.
Yeah. So it's also keep.
No, yeah, no, but it's not even OCD. It's just random shit, dog. Like, you don't respect Ikaya, dog. Uzo, Shaim, it's like.
Dog, that's just not cool.
Yeah.
Man. So, I mean, hey, as a friend.
Yeah.
It is a very, very, very tricky conversation.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Omunye umuntu angabuthatha ubungani bakho afuna ukuthi wena ufunguze.
Yeah.
Do all the hard shit, go to school, study for 7 years, do whatever. Masusu nemali bese uyamsiza, which is something that shouldn't be the case. This is a way. Okay, if I do have some sort of guidance or some sort of assistance, I'm saying like phone and dog. There's a job opportunity here. There's something there.
Yeah.
But I ngifike kini mina ngithi mina ntwana some suppose ngiyakwazi ukuthi vele mina I'm probably earning 6 figures or whatever. Yabo. And ngiyakwazi awunayo imali wena. But ngiyakuphatha ukuthi siyophuza.
That's the thing. I go to there. You're my friend. You're my chosen friend. But now you're not leveling up with me. Exactly. So now when I'm doing really fun things, you're not there. Because I'm in Cape Town. You see my stories. Oh my kid. You know you're the first person I'm calling when I come back. But you're missing out a whole different life now because of just that said friendship.
Yeah. And in Nakona, Meles Alawan. That's what I want niggas to understand. I keep on my face. Limit. If I'm a social butterfly, don't limit me, dog. Don't be.
I agree there as well.
That's when you be like, when a vet house, I'm not. Zitin.
You don't deserve. You must know that day. You must know your place as a friend.
Exactly.
When you must know go to Muhammad Nami, Mikey, Shahani can night. But when you with your other friends, Gishaya, way, whatever. You need to know there as a friend. This is the type of friend I am. Nothing I can do with it. Sometimes on parts of it, you literally don't overstep your friendship type of thing.
Yeah.
There's places. Know your place.
Like is like Jolo type of shit. It's extreme sports, dog.
Watch what you say.
Exactly. It's like Jolo, dog.
Yeah.
You just have to consistently do the right things or try to make sure everything. Okay, sure. Ngakhuluma out of 10 ngitshela ubuso yabo. Sikhuluma ngendlela esikhuluma ngayo as abangani. That's different. How we talk to each other, how we communicate. But indlela esiphilisana ngayo always has to be the same.
This thing of knowing your place, dog.
Exactly.
It's tricky. Yeah, well, and what if umuntu thinks you certain level, but when about consideration kanjani?
Deep.
Yeah, well. So now what do we do? So umngani wakho utsho to Mike wena hleli now you know ukuthi ubusa shothi yonke indawo la engaya khona ethi blind bememeka abantu. I'm one of the few people who actually called.
Sure.
What if I don't do that?
Then you need to know Guti, you're not that guy in that guy's life. Exactly. Like there's certain places allow certain things. We're friends, really good friends. But Namgashiaga sometimes because of certain situations. Exactly. And I don't hold that on you. You know what I mean? I know Guti sometimes you'll call me up randomly and just be like, yo, let's go fuck out. You know?
So mind you, what do you do when it's a situation where you feel some type of way?
You just let it
you can speak about it.
Say when I just know your place.
Okay,
but
fine.
It's not my place. I can see it into it. That's where I'm trying to get to. What do you do in that situation?
I don't, as the guy, as the friend, Lo Salayo, or as dog.
I think dog would say aliko dog put it to umbuzo umuntu what's up or certain way, because now as umuntu you just asking, and also obviously the way you ask the question, dog.
Yeah.
Ask it kahle dog yabo kuphole, you know, and no matter if umuntu mhlawumbe yabo ayilenga le ethi I know you know whatever excuse people do make yabo this may be. But I think that's a last resort you can. Uguze from the source. Ukuthi what does he think of the situation when you felt like left out?
Yeah.
After that, bro, I ogwake dog.
That's what I'm saying. Good dog. You must understand. Good dog. There's nothing I couldn't.
Yeah, it's done, bro.
I could have had you there, but it didn't necessarily make sense. That's up front.
I'm sure a song we've had the experience with it now. She one my story with her.
Yo,
Like
hey, dog.
We all have, dog.
We all have, bro.
We all have. It happens, dog. It happens. I think we're supposed to speak.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, personally, I never feel like any type of way, dog. I feel like getting now.
Again, truth there.
But with like abangan back fine, you have your friends, you have people, you just do certain stuff with.
That's what I'm saying. There's like levels to it, because every day more have sessions together the way we do whatever. But when it's time, but you never go out. Never go out.
But they never bring up anything.
Nah,
Yeah, but I come on
you expect
Sure.
It's always the same thing.
So as much as naminga hamba nawe njalo,
Yeah.
but at some point in time now you just gotta have your own shit, dog.
Yeah.
Which is what I said earlier on, guys. Wonke umuntu igcina nosuku fanele abe njengoba tusho now, have your own circles within the circle that you are in.
Sure.
But ungabe lo mngani manje hey ngengizwani nawe mina abangani bami sebegcwele seku right. You never know, dog. You never know. Kusangenzeka sonke la 15-20 years from now singazwani.
Even next year.
Exactly, dog.
Sasa futhi.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it because the project is happening but it's a reality like.
Yeah.
You understand? Dog.
Yeah, those are those, dog. I mean, also again, different situations for different things, bro. Like, when I foot dog, I was saying to Ubusa may pick up a mic at any given time, dog. Right now, next hour, mic and yes, dog, land, say hammer, dog, so rock, whatever the case may be. About then sure. Again, I foot dog, I'm in and say what's this is bank shit, dog. Like again, dog. Now, in your perspective and my and Busa's perspective, dog, you have to have those conversations to see eye to eye. Yeah, but so go can simply explain with eye, dog. Some John Mikey was just, he was in the vocal. I mean, it was easy for him to go with the mic. Those type of just simple understandings can take place when you do talk about these things. That's all I'm saying. I think again it goes again to any topic again. I guess you must obviously instill boundaries with the mangan. Come over them and figure am I ever stepping my partner? Because and obviously now I don't know how you are, because now I'm trying to understand you better as a person. So I said I'm I know like like if shit doesn't go straight, so kuluma dog. What you show? I think again, just to summarize my part as a friend, I'm learning that now, and I think I'm having those many friendship fights, whatever the case may be, or not fights but arguments, or just conversations with I know because yeah,
we're not always gonna agree on shit, dog.
Yeah, there's people, there's more than my friends all the time. Relationships, dog.
My cousin is also said the same thing. Whether you like it, which is it goes back to discipline. We have to have discipline amongst friends. You have to have discipline amongst friends. And you're not able to tell them if they're wrong, or you're not able to tell them
anything.
That's not okay. That's not okay.
And it's not necessarily what you're calling someone out, dog. It's like just ukwazi ukukhuluma nomuntu rectify or we raise the sentences.
No, now I feel it because all of them are defensive. It's not attacking you, dog.
If it's a concern, it's a concern, bro.
You must ask him what is sugar and show. And then no dog,
and it mustn't be an argument, just be a genuine fucking conversation.
Exactly.
Angili. But you're better, man.
Yeah.
One thing, you guys always think I'm fighting, but it's just my voice.
Go down.
No, but yeah, but I wanted to say something. I forgot, but carry on.
But again, with the discipline also goes with respect, dog. Respect someone to dog in the day. Because whatever anybody does, dog, whatever or whatever the case may be, umuntu kumele respect it, guys. I think again, for shit, dog, it's a costella. But again, dog, I'm not putting a viewpoint fighting anything, but I'm just saying what say. Dog, also okay, nothing. Some people are saying who speak, which I communicate dog when I guess I could right. Like I know what you guys were speaking about, but for me, dog, I know I don't communicate a lot, but I can just say now, which says me as a person, I'm very busy in my life. So it's cat means a lot to me. Bro. I'm just cat to do. No, I don't at all, bro. I want to show. I won't go into details, but again, I think I should say that to my friends now. Good say, my friends get busy and good. Inga kuhlampe kitinte when baby niggas are late type of thing. I want to show because abaz good team is busy and get footing playing and kazang. Yes. So I guess respect. I would say. The person, like, I'm not saying you guys must respect me, but now I must respect you as good. No, as in Abbas born. Let me tell them good my to get busy and must not is cat like or whatever. As long as it's cat my face, I wasn't sure. So I think it goes both ways if it's anything perspective.
Both ways.
So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
I don't think there's much that could be said, but I'd really love this conversation. Having this with like my friends, I truly call everybody here my friend, and thank you guys.
It was clean
for being a part of this.
Like I didn't feel like I have to think of shit. It was just always there.
Free flow.
Yeah.
My podcast was all free flowing. We just would say we just want obviously to speak about relevant things, and obviously for myself, as I said recently, it was relevant talk. It's like, guys, let's talk about this thing. So it's all free flowing. That's one.
That's good. I feel like a lot of people don't have these conversations. So.
Yeah, dog. They don't. It's because sometimes you don't
it's
know.
Hard.
It's hard because you don't
like
know.
Like, well, honestly, I'm understand the perspective of friendship.
Now it runs that deep.
Honestly, I've never thought of within that's how you perceive friendship. Now I know what you like about friendship, how you consider it.
Extreme sports.
Extreme.
Shobi.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just be genuine, Fitz. Just be genuine, dog. Don't ever
Song. On that note.
But guys, on a very exciting news, guys, I was actually overhyped. I'm not actually a huge soccer fan, but I do keep up with news because of just events, bro. Like, it's so phenomenal. If it's so good, Penny McCarthy is now the lead coach for the Strikers at Man United, bro. Manchester United. For real, bro. Lead coach.
Not just youth development
or striker. Those are memes going around. Ronaldo's going to be coached by Penny McCarthy now, boy.
Yeah, it's attacking and positioning.
Yeah. It's huge, boy.
So your goat is a big coach, right?
Penny McCarthy, that's African, bro. Exactly. Bro.
Coach. It's obviously yes, coach. Maybe in the 18th.
Yeah, that's dope, right? Yo.
Hey, boy. Dog, it's crazy, bro. It's phenomenal, bro. And actually looking at, again, even his achievement now is a huge achievement. But Ben McCartney, dog, is also goated, bro. I thought as well he's the only South African with the UCL or African.
The UEFA coaching license, basically. So yeah, and he's had it for quite some time. He was the first coach to do it. He's also first African, I think, to win a UEFA Champions League. So he's done a lot. He's still the leading goal scorer.
I think only South African actually.
And as a coach, he shaped Amazulu. He shaped. He was very influential.
Influential.
Yeah, influential. We Cape Town seeds and they come up. So he's done a lot as a South African
coach.
Seeing him go
all the way to
it's big,
crazy.
It's
Wait,
crazy.
so
there's another question I'd like to ask. How do you guys feel about? Okay, no. Personally, it's good that Abanbetu are earning these big roles
Mm.
abroad. That I like that. I love that idea.
Yes.
But don't you guys kind of feel like, why do we always have to feel like that's a big thing when we can always create our own big things? Like, I don't know if I've worded the
Yeah,
statement.
that goes. I mean,
see-
it's firstly infrastructure alone, and number two, it's that one question: what's the best soccer league in the world?
I feel like there's just levels to it, bro.
What's your
So it'll
best?
always be
What's the
that case.
best? What's the
That's
best
my
soccer
question,
league?
I think. Ukuthi nala,
In
even
my
musically,
opinion, the
dog.
English Premier League.
English Premier League. What do you say? You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's a big
There will
thing.
always be
It's a
something better.
big thing.
Now it's the same shit, dog. Like we've had cats that are local, that were big locally, that have run charts, numbers, whatever. But the minute umuntu
But
abroad,
siyayazi it's a
section
different
J.
level, dog. Ngoba siyabayazi ama-artists ethu ukuthi like we know a lot of artists fethu
But
ukuthi
I think for me it's a thing of to talk. Fine, you can do all that shit here. We can't do all that shit here. But like you're saying, once you go overseas, PSL is not global. So that's the thing now.
Why
It's
can't you
recognition for everybody in the world to
Why
see.
can't we make it global?
Eh?
Why-
That's
why do we
yes.
have-
That's what you need to work on.
Yeah,
That's
now
what
you
we
get
need to work on.
emphasize your point.
That's what I'm
That's
saying,
what
Guti.
the
That's
first
what
time-
we need to work on. We need to work on this thing that we have here now, or that we want to build or to become global. We need to work on it and make it global before we could be like, okay, we don't have to go overseas.
No, consider very dog. But very
still
good
some
say,
work to that.
dog. Even if, but again, good say again, as you're saying, it's infrastructure and extents as well. Of course, say about plan dog South Africa as well. But in the fact that back in mind, we know there's other people, other cats in the world who's about blind up. Yeah, and we have to compete with that to be the best in the world because that's our extension. It says a billion as umhlaba jikelele ngithi.
Yes.
Leyanto futhi inkinga. And my last point, sorry, is I just forgot what I was gonna say actually, but it was going back to even the extent. Oh yeah, back yeah. Even dog World Cup and all these teams have come and played us, bro. But sabona ukuthi dog sahluleka even ukuba at that level at they are at. Yeah, but and they've proved ukuthi no, there are other cats in the world, dog. It's about blind. Yeah, but I'm not discrediting into ukuthi Tina as a South African country, we can't even have a high standard of a league in sports or whatever platform it is or whatever forum it is. Yeah, but
it's like how America always creates that idea.
It's the best. It's the best.
They have a soccer team. Shit.
But like I feel like this is an individual thing, and it's also because it's not just about Uguti Kefan Penny McCarthy is a South African. He's got all these accolades. He's amazing. But just getting into that spot as anybody, whether you're is a big thing.
yeah. So Mike, you're speaking, but before you really interrupted by equipment.
No, I'm just saying, Uguti, it's a big thing. Whether you're South African or whatever, just being in that position alone. So it's not about Guti South African or whatever. That's purely him. Him, Benny McCarthy, his name, himself, as Umuntu.
He's done
There-
for himself.
For whatever he's done, just being there by himself, that's the great thing. That's
Yeah.
why it's a big deal.
No, it is, but it's never gonna get. It's never get. Yo, it's this. You'll never get discredited. Wait.
Obusa, we don't have these problems.
Yeah,
When he's
dog.
not here.
Ish, no, into that talk. But again, I think Ubu touched I think Pooh touched on a good point, bro. Would say the way America has made it. I think would say whatever they do, it's the best in the world, dog. And I was speaking to my friend as well. It's the same thing as well. Would say how come would say like even the basketball would say they obviously played there, and obviously people around the world do go to America. But why franchise by America? Who's Baba the best in the world? And when they do win NPL National Basketball League, of America, why can they keep saying that they're the best in the world? When with my cats that haven't been I guess exposed or by the structure like I think soccer was trying to do it, having the World League. I think there was a time when there was a huge soccer facade should the UCL be stopped and they have like an actual world league, Super League, for the whole world type of thing, So every person is included, and only the select teams, whatever, can go and perform at the UCL level. Yeah, but
And it will probably take okay.
Yeah.
They show like angeke uzuthole team yase Africa
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. They
You never
won't
find
consider it.
it.
I
Exactly.
ain't zero dog because it is. I guess the name does say UEFA Champions League, but you know that trophy holds the best club
In
of
the
the
world,
We
yeah,
know.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
of
But I
course.
think it's just the dynamics of its structure.
Mm.
It's the infrastructure talk. It's how shit it designed.
Because that's my thing as well. Because
Yeah.
like even though it's UEFA, you still have cats from Africa. It's not a team from Africa, but it's certain individuals from Africa playing in that
Sometimes
league.
even the whole
It's
team.
like the NBA.
That's
A lot of them are Americans, but Konochi Anes, Kono Banban.
At some point,
True shit, bro. It's-
some Africa out. Now, like, we want to look like national teams. Sorry, excuse my but yeah.
Don't do that.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
and I'm not putting it in that sense of camping Mabugela pants or anything, but I'm just saying it. You're not from there. It's just that it's just a way of putting it. It was very rude of me to say that, but guys, I'm not against anything. It's in us.
Yeah, no,
we educate.
Yeah, no, we educate the
educate.
podcast.
We educate.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, again, another point, but I was even looking into like some again the contrast, I guess, between American sports again, because it's a very tricky thing, bro. Because dog. I'm not bashing American no, but the word champing boom. But just to say, like, even like when I saw a photo on Instagram when like Uveniscus, the guy from Real Madrid, the striker, went to go, I think, to America or Miami, and he saw Uya Morant, who plays for I think Grizzlies, yes. Like would say even that photo, bro. Maybe I can go deep in that, but like in that photo, you can even see which Vinicius was a fan of Uya Morant, yeah, bro. But until the worldwide presence, Vinicius is huge, boy, because of soccer.
Way bigger.
Basketball is mostly, I guess, in American sports.
That's the thing. They're good at what they have. They're good in America. They're good in NFL. When you've seen anybody playing NFL here, it's a very big country at the same time. It's basically
huge
a continent.
I guess across whatever they do, talk Veleba blindly. Western culture.
They have They there's enough people to just
to boost
whatever is cool to us.
ready. Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. But yeah.
But yeah, that's it, guys. For me, I think that's mostly. I'm not a sports person.
Me too.
I feel like we need to educate ourselves about
Everything.
things,
Everything.
It's just general information to know about these things and to know exactly how these things work. Because you can be the best of the best, dog, but you probably wouldn't never ever make it. But that doesn't still take away
Sure.
Whichever part of the world you are, Brazil, but still, dog. And sometimes udlale with Messi or Cristiano. If it ever happens, like how we said, le role open,
but the point is, it would be nice to not have to leave your country to feel like you're the
do
best
things.
in the
That's
world.
what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
Things. Sometimes you don't even have but I guess it's designed, dog. We have yet to have stuff that is started by us that we're just gonna have, like how certain genres like comments and pianos. We are yet to give the world a chance now. Like how we over our own hip hop, our own styles, but we all adopted it from
hip hop,
our Western cultures, or so in the ganjalo les and feeling at some point not we will have our own shit.
But it's coming slowly, bro. Like what you're saying, Yanos, that shit is international now.
Exactly.
Niggas are being like
dog.
this worldwide, like you just said, Afro Nation, worldwide fucking festivals where bottom half of the lineup is just South Africa.
Bruh.
Hey.
So we are very influential, Nazi. In
it was a Durban July, but everyone was in Portugal basically. So sorry, dog.
Durban July is in Portugal.
But like it still shows how many big cats have. Like that, to show the contrast, we could see spending about my plan in South Africa, dog. Even half of our catalog of whatever artists can go to Spain or whatever, Portugal, sorry. But still, Itemja was still huge, bruh. People still went out, people still made sure to get, wherever was still here, dog. There were still enough people to make sure we're taking their hype. It's just to show with how many cats we have, bruh. As Upu was saying now.
Just appreciation. And I don't, but now I think it media hits that makes us feel as if we are a small country.
Yeah.
South Africa is big, dog.
As fuck.
Think about it, dog. Africa in Kulu. Tini space to sisuka on one side of Africa to the other side. And then Mobu and Apezul, right up Mobu got the map. We have, I think it's Botswana, and then
Botswana, Namibia, I think.
There's two countries
Mozambique.
that actually make up a space in South Africa. Have you thought about it, Ganjan?
Yeah, I have. No, we have a huge country.
It's very
even just looking at the
definitely.
population here, Bantu first. I mean, I always think of like different groups. Bangs like with a colored person. I want to think there's like a whole community of coloreds.
Exactly.
An Indian person is the
There's
whole
a
community.
community,
yeah.
So there's a lot of people.
But indlela angithi mina indlela mina esengenze ngacabangiswa ngayo, I sometimes feel as if indawo like I just wanna yabo, but we haven't even been wonke ama parts of South Africa. We haven't even walked. We've never even been to the desert South Africa, but it's go Egypt, go Europe, Italy, ban, which is okay. I'm not discrediting it.
That you know the yeah, lama slay queens like Shakoma cut back when your girl is on the white sand.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Isn't that Western Cape?
Yeah.
Have you been there though? Say, then go to Egypt.
So one of the things I'm going to talk, there's a lot of shit. Not the shit that white people, when other people from outside of South Africa come to see, basically I enjoy it. When you sang about in the middle of Kukulet,
Shot left.
What?
Really, bro. I really want to explore South Africa, bro. I really want to explore South Africa. I feel like Zningi in that office. Zning. There's, I think it's in, Muscle Bay or something, but there's like this mountain. It has a space in between. What?
Damn, bro.
I'm gonna look for a picture after this.
I can just tell, dog, nobody here has been to all 9 provinces.
No, it even goes back to Leander Tezikuluma on WhatsApp the other day when you guys made the points about me being a flat earther. I wasn't being a flat earther entirely, but I was just discrediting the information about how. Because but it's a certain group of people that made us think in that way and never gave us an opportunity to put another idea. Like how you have an opinion on everything.
Okay.
This is how things are because you explained it. Why can't I?
But they're gonna go into conspiracy theories again. Let's leave it alone. Let's leave it out. It's okay. But it's
no, please. I'm not even
so buela. Patso, yes.
But I'm just touching on it to go to. We only talk about 3 cities.
Cape Town, Durban, Joburg. At some point, yeah, for sure.
And people from Jersey that have always lived in Jersey or Cape Town, whichever city, don't ever consider Itebu as
a big city.
Exactly.
But if you're from anywhere else, not from those 3 cities, Durban is a big city.
Exactly.
Most of them tats also at Durban, you're like, yo, this shit is different. Shit's different.
We don't consider them as Abantu, Aba part of mainstream
economy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's other places here, dog, that have dope cities, but because I want to expose, there's not many people that come from there that actually want to make their own DAO. Like in Maftown, I think Maftown is is it in?
See, exactly.
K1.
See, exactly. Asaz.
Yeah. We know Maftown is, but we don't know where it is. Yeah, some African.
But it's not in Joburg, and it's not within the provincial part of Joburg.
Gauteng,
It's not in Gauteng. But that's what I'm trying to say.
African, son of Gauteng.
Shouldn't be.
In Katlehong.
Is there. The money is there. We all like. We were given like 3 provinces basically. That's why I just focus on us.
Yeah.
Gauteng, KZN.
Which
What?
also
Western Cape.
Also kind of limits indlela yakho yokucabanga because uma ucabanga now uyitshela ukuthi why Cape Town why Gold why eThekwini
you're done
South Africa.
So many beautiful places, yeah. So many beautiful places.
Crazy.
We have a
Sun
very
City is
huge
crazy.
land, and the fact that we go to 70 just a small city. I'm a city peli khona la simpintshene la fethu because this is where the money is at. Sonke sifuna imali la. But if you were to go to lezi ndawo or outside of eTheku, you find that there's actually space, dog. People are actually breathing.
Was maybe you also have to ask yourself like, why are you narrowing yourself down? You can't really say we exposed to in there. Now you have to like be active in trying to find different stuff, bro.
Insane.
It's a big country, dog.
Nah, it's huge, bro. That's what I was saying the other day. Like, I'm also obviously unappreciative of like my family giving the opportunity to go to Cape Town every year. But yeah, to go to Cape Town every year, bro. There's more to see, bro.
Yeah,
like,
am I wanting the same stuff?
Yeah, bro. Like, I've never been to Northern Cape, dog. I'm from your good city in the pad.
Isn't those belong or Amandi or
yeah,
for a certain group, bro. It's for everyone, dog. That thing
Let's go to Nice now. Yeah, man. I don't even know what Nice looks like.
A water resort with a huge ass dam, bro. I was so shocked. You can go on like boat cruises. It's such a nice bar area of it. Yeah, but there's so many different things, bro. Zinkwaz.
Zinkwaz, I know the name. What is it?
It's just past
Yeah, let's not make this too long. I feel like we've had a great conversation. It's been great being here with the gang.
Yeah, we should bring you guys a lot.
Yeah, really coming. Next thing, artists, next thing, whatever. Vibes so much. Change locations, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Scenery.
Same bag, we're gonna plan something.
Last words.
I really enjoyed talking to you guys and experiencing this. Yeah, I hope
last words.
Last words, guys. I hope this thing grows. I really enjoyed being here, and yeah, guys, keep on going. Basically, Spongile.
That's BoomMicWonder.